What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. As we know, Halle Bailey was recently in The Little Mermaid. And of course, it is the first time I believe that Disney has had somebody play this particular role as an African American. And it did excellent over the first 3 days. Opening weekend box office is close to $118 million, which is well above the projections before the movie opened. But I found out that people in the international market, some people are leaving a lot of negative reviews online, which racists are doing so to decrease the attendance. Okay. Now, Halle Bailey, who plays Ariel, personally received backlash from racists based on her being the mermaid as a black woman. Okay. And now we see people in France, Korea, Germany, the UK. They had to issue statements regarding an abundance of fake negative reviews online. And most of these reviews that were diminishing the film, it came out before the film was actually released. Now then, I want to talk about this because Rotten Tomato gave, which is a very large film critic. I don't know if it's a status there in America, or it's a board, or it's a film review. It's a big voice in the industry. 95% score. That's really great. And you know, Disney has been having flops, right? So this coming out really has stabilized Disney. As we know, Disney went back to its old CEO. They had some problems. Things are going in there. But the complaints that you see are about race. And it comes all at the same time of what I've been talking about in the world on my channel. And this is why I'm a hard body pro-black. How many times do we really got to understand what this is all about? Okay, I know it made a lot of money overseas, but look at what's happening here. Not many African Americans get a chance to play Ariel in Little Mermaid, but we also know that if it was a white person playing this role, most likely it would have gotten a lot more money. That's what I would believe. Right? And as blacks, we got to understand where the world can see you. I'm not saying everywhere. Okay? I'm not saying that all foreign groups hate you. But the thing is that I want to talk about as far as blacks. Blacks have to start to do things for who? Themselves. It's the only way we're going to be able to get this right. Okay? We need to be insulated into one black economy, into one buying block worldwide. What the Latino blocks are doing. This is how Latinos operate in the boxing game. When you get these fighters that's coming from Canelo, they come from Mexico, they have the whole country supporting them. As blacks, we got to get with the program. Because the one thing I like about Nollywood movies, even though they don't have the same market share, but nobody's gonna make no racist troll accounts and start damaging the reviews so that the movie won't sell. Because it's black people making the movies for black people, so these other folks don't care. But see, too many of us as blacks, well, we want to sit around and complain. Why they won't put us into the movie? Why they won't have us into the movie? We want to be in the movie. Who gives a about what they want to have us in? Who cares? See, that's why we got to have the mindset is we don't even care if we don't get no people. We will eventually get there. That's the only way. Okay? That's why I have a lot of respect for Nollywood. I remember when Nollywood was zero. I mean, Nollywood had nothing. They got their own distributors there. They got their own money together. They sold their stuff. Look at Nollywood now. And it's all about working together as a group. All of it is about working together. Okay? All of it is about working together. All of it is about to do that. Coming together, putting our stuff out there, going through the hustles and the bustles to create the business around us, getting our people what they need to be in the business, and create a great product. African Americans should have been come up with something like Nollywood a long time ago. We got our own markets. We got our own people that can help us. And I'm not begrudging people that, want to still stay in Hollywood and stay in all that. That's great. When are we going to develop our own stuff? Because we can have more money even though we're not selling it independently of them. And how many times do we got to have our Negro wake-up calls? How many times? We don't own our own stuff. Okay? We don't own our own stuff. We don't tell our own stories. We're the ones excited about getting into the white man Disney story. We don't even own the Wakanda story. All right? Then you get left out of that. That's why we don't have nothing. When we put our own people on, then we get all of that. Yeah, you take all the risks too. You mitigate all of that, but then your people get that. That's how your kids get jobs. That's how your men get jobs. That's how your women get jobs. That's how you develop. You develop doing it the hard, old-fashioned way. Why? Because ain't nothing in life easy. Nothing in life is easy. Everything you're going to get, you're going to fight for it. That's why I love William Tubman, the old president of Liberia. He says, President, this question somebody asked him, they say you don't allow two political parties in the country. He says, I do. He says, if you live here, you can run for president against me. But he said, one thing I'm going to tell you, you have to fight for it. One thing I'm going to tell you, you're going to fight for it. And a lot of black people, we don't want to fight for it. When we face racism, which we shouldn't, but then we want to cry about it. We would like to be upset about it. But now at the same time, we don't want to fight for it. Well, everybody else is fighting for your story. They fighting to be in your communities. They fighting to be, if you live in Africa, they fighting to be in your countries. Everybody fighting for your stuff, but you. Then when you do get a part of this stuff, then they want to sabotage it from the outside. Okay? I'd rather them try to sabotage my stuff that I want to be independent of. At least I got a chance of owning it. Because all they got to say, well, the movie flopped. That's all they was trying to do. Well, the movie flopped because of Halle Bailey. We can't put an African American there no more because the movie flopped. That's all they're trying to do with their musty asses. That's all I want to do. Sit there and lie all day. Sit there and hate on folk all day. That's what they want. Because they ain't no good. They ain't no good. That's all they do. And that's what's going on here. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Appreciate you for all of you subscribing to the bell. We're out.